how's everyone doing? Thanks again for being here. I truly appreciate you being here, honestly. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for tuning in and following me in the YouTube channel. I also want to let you know that continue to follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram. Moreover, I want to let you know that right now, if you go to our website is right on over my head, I believe. If you go to our website right now, you should be able to take advantage of a lot of the sessions that we are in promotion right now. We are promoting individual sessions, couple sessions, family sessions for couples that are engaged. If you're dating, if you are just whatever the need might be out there that you have, I want you to allow me to help you and walk the walk together. You're not alone in whatever you might be going through. I want to let you know that you're not alone, and I'm here to help you. Remember that my ministry is obviously to help you grow individually, as a husband, as a wife, as a son, as a daughter, whatever the role might be that you're playing, but also most importantly, to grow spiritually. I want you to know that that is my main objective here. And again, take advantage of the promotions and let's get to know each other. Let's talk, let's hook up. So grab one of the sessions and roll. And take advantage of the promotions right now for December, where you can, I believe, is half price. But again, don't let price become an issue. Please, please, please do not let price become an issue for you to come to one of my sessions. That should not be a problem. We can work something out. Believe me, my main objective and main goal here is to help you. So thank you again. Hey, listen, today I want to briefly talk about something that's been coming a lot in a lot of my couples sessions. And I think I want to call this topic or the subject tonight, it's not about winning an argument. And I want you to think about that for a minute. Sometimes we engage in a situation, in a relationship, where we believe that we have to win the argument. We have to make sure that we tell him or tell her that I'm right and she's wrong, or vice versa. I want us to stop for a minute and think about what that causes or what that makes me or her in the relationship. And when I'm working against someone else, that someone else, the fact that I'm working against the other person, that person becomes an enemy, becomes my rival. We're no longer a partnership. The minute I start seeing my significant other, my wife, my girlfriend, my fiance, my husband, as an enemy, or as someone whom we're not in a partnership anymore, I am not going to treat them with respect. I am not going to be loving and caring towards them. So I want us to think about that. My main objective today, it's going to be a short video, and that is to challenge you to start seeing him, to start seeing her as your partner, as your wife, as the one you chose to be with, the one you love. We often continue to see them and continue to engage in this thinking that I have to prove them wrong, that I have to prove them that I'm right and they're wrong. And when we engage in that setting, or when we engage in that mentality, now they become someone who is working against me, or I am working against them. And we no longer have a partnership. Now they become the person that creates a hostile environment. They become the person who, rather than help me to elevate myself as a husband or as a wife, now they see them as someone who's punishing me, as someone who's bothering me, as someone who's there in a relationship just to cause heartache and pain. And who wants to be in a relationship like that? Honestly, we have to start thinking and changing the way in which we see our significant others. I have chosen to be with this person. I have made a decision to love this person. Think for this for a minute. Often we go on in life thinking that I want to be with someone like me. I want to marry someone like me. And I want you to think about that for a minute. I personally do not want to marry someone like me. I personally do not want to be with someone like me. It'll be a horrible marriage. It'll be a horrible relationship. I don't. I want to be able to respect and admire the differences in the relationship and work in the similarities and really appreciate those and help each other balance each other out, help each other grow together in a relationship as a husband, as a wife, as a boyfriend, and a girlfriend. I want you to think about this for a minute. The minute we start engaging in winning an argument, improving him or her that I am right and she or he is wrong, now we engage in a situation where I feel like I have to defend myself all the time. And every time we engage in a conversation, now I'm defending myself because I feel like I'm being accused of something. The only way we should be able to defend ourselves is when we are going before a judge in the court of law and I'm being charged of something that I think it's not right, or I have to defend myself because I might be facing jail time, or I might be facing a penalty or a fine. We should not engage in conversations with my significant other where I'm defending myself, or I see her or him as the judge and I'm being punished. We should not allow a conversation to become an argument and an argument become a fight. Let's think about this for a minute. We should not allow a conversation to turn into an argument and then an argument turn into a fight in a relationship. If we allow this to take place, now we engage in a situation where we cannot converse with each other, we cannot communicate with each other. And that is the number one relationship killer. Not being able to communicate lovingly, respectful with each other. I should be able to come to my wife and be able to tell her how I feel without any problems, without defending myself, and vice versa. My wife or your girlfriend or my girlfriend should come and tell me exactly how she feels and what we need to work on. Excuse me. It is a relationship for that reason. I should be able to feel comfortable and I should be able to engage in healthy communication, in healthy conversations. Again, I want you to think about this. We have to change the way in which we see our significant other. Just change the perspective in which we see her, in which we see him. He's there to support me. I'm there to support her. He is there to give you and lift you up and not to put you down, and vice versa. So I want you to think about this. As I said it before in the beginning, it will be a short video because I just want to challenge you to start looking or seeing in the relationship in a healthy, respectful, loving way or loving manner, rather than seeing her or him in a situation where she becomes a rival, she becomes the enemy. Who wants to be in a relationship like that? So again, I want you to think about this for a minute. As you watch this video and as it comes to an end, I want you to meditate. Am I engaging in conversations with my significant other in which I'm defending myself and I'm in a defend mode? And I feel like I have to win the argument and I feel like I have to tell her that she's wrong and I'm right, or vice versa. If that is the case, I want you to change your mentality for a minute and start realizing that that's not the way I should be communicating with my significant other. I want to be able to express myself and allow her or him to express themselves and be able to engage and come to an agreement where it's going to be for the benefit of the relationship as a whole, not only for what benefits her or what benefits me, but for the greater good. In this case, the relationship, the family, the household. So I want to engage in thinking that way. We cannot continue to see our significant other as an enemy, as a rival. Then we don't have a partnership. Then we're not in a relationship. Most of us engage in conversations, engage in arguments, engage in fights in this manner. And the reason why we allowed a conversation to become an argument and an argument a fight is because we're not careful on how we start thinking about our significant others. We're not careful on how we start addressing our significant others. So I challenge you to change your perspective, change the way you see your significant other in a relationship, and you're going to start seeing the change and you're going to start addressing them, thinking about them differently and communicating with them differently. So again, think about that for a minute. I just want to give you a quick little thought. We cannot continue to engage or be in a relationship thinking that I have to win an argument or that I have to win this discussion or that I have to prove him or her that they're wrong and I'm right. Because it's not about me being right and her being wrong or vice versa. Remember, if I'm right, she's right. If she's wrong, I'm wrong. If I lose, she loses. If she loses, I lose because it's us. where two become one. It's not about me anymore. It's not about her anymore. It's us, where both persons become one. So that is the point of the relationship. That is the way in which we should engage and the way in which we should perceive our significant other, the way in which we should have conversations and not arguments. And if we do have arguments, come to agreements, but not allowing conversations to turn into arguments and arguments into fights, because that's not healthy. Again, I want you to think about this as we come to an end. And thank you again for being here. Thank you once again. Don't forget to go to our website. Please visit our website and enroll in one of the sessions. And I'm looking forward to work with you. And don't forget, continue to smile because God loves you. Take care. Have a good one. See you.